Welcome to Preschool Speech Source. My name is Ricky Block and I've been a speech pathologist for 36 years. I still love it and I learn something new every day. Today I'm going to show you 4 apps. These are apps that are fairly inexpensive or free, and they will be on my website www.preschoolspeechsource.com, and the photos on all of these apps are absolutely wonderful. They're photos of just all different kinds of actions going on in the pictures. So the first app I'm going to show you is I Like Books, and this is the way my screen is set up. And I wanted to show you first my wonderful cover. It's called a Rue case, and what's really nice about it is it's an easel type case. It's very lightweight and it comes in all these really colorful colors. Okay, so as far as I Like Books, there we go. So this app has 37 different books in it, and the app is only $1.99. It's the deal of the century, and the pictures are absolutely wonderful. So I'm going to show you I Like Animals, and I Like Animals, you can it has 3 different modes. You can it's Read to Me, which is manual when you turn the page, but someone does read, or autoplay, which is completely automatic, or Read to Myself. And that's the one I like the best for when I do therapy, because that way I have control over it. The child can click on the words.
Many animals. Let's
if it's appropriate, or you can not do it. And you can really work on a lot of different language concepts. Often there are 2 pictures on a page, which makes it really helpful for comparisons and getting the children to pick the appropriate picture. And I find with a lot of these apps, the app itself is a motivator, and it really captures the child's attention. I work on WH questions, concepts, categories like farm versus jungle, MLU, different kinds of sentence structures, agent, action, object. Pronouns are great for this type of app. You can work on he and she, his and her. We work on naming, like naming animals on a farm or pets. And as far as Artic is concerned, you could even tie Artic in and pick out, a word that you want to use throughout the book, like I go if you're working on G, or gone, or get. There's a lot of different words you can work on throughout the book, and it's a good idea to just go through the book first and see all the different sounds that you can find related to the child's target sound. Okay, so I'll just show you a couple more pages.
I like animals.
And you can see at the top there's a record button, which is really nice, and you always want to go into the settings screen to just turn things on and off. And if you don't like a picture, just quickly go by. Here's a great picture. There's lots of pictures like this in the book. You can compare farm animals versus wild animals, or animals in a zoo. Okay, the next app that we're going to do is called My First 1,000 Words. And this literally has like tons of categories. So when you click on first words, there's quite a few categories within the category. So for example, if we click on actions.
Blowing.
So here's a picture of blowing, and then you have to click on the right picture, and if you don't, it shows the word, which I really like.
That's it. Brushing.
Okay.
Perfect. Calling. That's not it. Awesome.
Okay,
Clapping.
so that gives you an example. And what's really nice about this app, it's very simple, really nice photos. You can turn off, words. So you want to go into the setting again and, make any changes. If there's any categories that you want to delete, you can do that. And there's also a section where you can create your own photos, and then there's a shuffle category as well. Okay. The next app we're going to do is the Emotions app. And the Emotions app is made by Alligator Apps. This is a free app. And again, you do want to go into settings and check to see which emotions you don't want to use. So for example, I took out bored and disgusted because that's not really, appropriate for my preschool age level. And the photos can be voice activated. All right, so let's just tap on the screen and see what happens.
Hungry.
Okay, so usually there's 2 pictures that are associated with hungry, or actually 1 or 2. So in this one, you click the picture, and a check mark comes
Upset.
up. Or you can, I turned off the verbal praise because you saw it in the last app, and I figured on this one I would take it off just to show you the difference. But look at these pictures. I mean, you can, even with these pictures, you can work on pronouns he and she, or his and her, or actions. You can work on mean length of utterance, the MLU. With these kinds of emotion pictures, I have a Velcro board, and I like to match, the pictures that I have on my Velcro board to the pictures on the iPad. Okay, the next app, our last app, is called Model Me Kids, and it's Going Places. And this is a wonderful app for modeling social skills, and I'll show you in a minute. There are 6 categories on this app, and as I said, these are free, and they have great photos. And I'm going to go into the grocery store.
I'm going to the grocery store.
And you have 2 different modes here too. You've got the manual, which I have it on, or you can do automated. And you click on the button.
You get a shopping cart.
So you can still talk about concepts with this, even though if it's a social story, you can talk about the cart is empty versus full, and where are they going, what are they doing.
I walk in calmly.
You can engage the child in verbal turn taking. You can talk about why the child has to hold on to the shopping cart.
We shop for food.
You can ask the child, what are we buying today? What are we putting in our shopping cart? And I've done a really cute activity with I downloaded a picture of a shopping cart from Bing Images. I love Bing Images. I pull images from that all the time. And I printed out a big shopping cart, laminated it, and then printed out a bunch of different foods that could go in the shopping cart. And it ended up being a really cute activity. And you can even, tie in hot versus cold, things you eat for breakfast versus lunch or dinner. You can do vegetables versus fruit, dessert. There's a lot of different categories you can cover with this app.
Apples are my favorite. I walk, no run. I keep my hands to myself. It's time to check out. I wait in line patiently. The cashier helped. That was fun. Bye.
Okay, so that's our review for today. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you go visit my site, www.preschoolspeechsource.com. I will have other videos coming, and I'm really glad you could join us today. Thanks. Have a great day.